Understanding the laws of survival. Life is one of the greatest journeys every human being will ever experience. Along this journey, we all encounter happiness and sadness, success and failure, comfort and hardship. No one can escape challenges completely. The difference between people who succeed and those who struggle for a long time is often not intelligence, wealth, or talent. It is their ability to survive, adapt, and continue moving forward despite difficulties. When people hear the word survival, they often think about staying alive during natural disasters, wars, or dangerous situations. While physical survival is important, survival also has another meaning. In everyday life, survival means overcoming obstacles, adapting to change, solving problems, protecting your values, and continuing to grow no matter what happens around you. Every generation faces different challenges. Years ago, survival meant finding food, building shelter, and protecting families from danger. Today, people face different battles. Many struggle with stress, anxiety, financial problems, career uncertainty, unhealthy relationships, and constant change. Although these challenges are different, the principles of survival remain the same. The first law of survival is accept reality. Many people waste valuable time wishing life were easier. They complain about unfair situations, compare themselves to others, or refuse to accept change. However, reality does not change simply because we dislike it. Successful people face reality honestly. If they lose a job, they begin searching for another opportunity. If they fail an exam, they study harder. If they make a mistake, they accept responsibility and improve. Acceptance is not giving up. Acceptance is the first step toward finding solutions. The second law of survival is adapt to change. Life never stays the same. Technology changes. Careers change. Relationships change. The world changes every single day. People who refuse to adapt often struggle because they continue using old methods in a new world. Imagine two business owners. One refuses to learn about online marketing. The other learns new technology, improves customer service, and adapts to changing markets. After several years, the second business is much more likely to succeed because its owner embraced change instead of resisting it. Adaptability is one of the greatest survival skills anyone can develop. The third law of survival is take responsibility for your life. Many people blame other people for their problems. They blame their family, their boss, their teachers, the government, bad luck. Although outside circumstances sometimes create difficulties, we always control our own choices. Responsible people ask themselves, what can I do today to improve my situation? This simple question shifts attention away from excuses and toward action. Small actions performed consistently create meaningful change. The fourth law of survival is never stop learning. Knowledge is one of the greatest survival tools. The world continues changing rapidly. New careers appear. New technology replaces old systems. New opportunities reward people who continue learning. Reading books, developing new skills, improving communication, learning languages, and staying curious help us remain prepared for the future. Those who stop learning often become left behind. Those who continue learning remain valuable wherever they go. The fifth law of survival is developmental strength. Life will test every person. There will be disappointment, failure, rejection, unexpected loss, difficult decisions. Emotionally strong people do not avoid pain. Instead, they learn how to manage it. They understand that difficult moments are temporary. They remain calm under pressure. They focus on solutions instead of panic. Mental strength grows every time we overcome a challenge instead of running away from it. Another important principle is patience. Many people expect immediate success. When progress feels slow, they become discouraged. However, meaningful achievements require time. A university degree takes years. Learning English requires consistent practice. Building a successful business often takes many years. Strong relationships develop gradually. Patience allows us to continue working even when results are not immediately visible. Honesty is another powerful survival principle. Trust is difficult to earn, but easy to lose. Honest people build stronger friendships, healthier families, and better professional relationships. Integrity creates opportunities because people naturally trust those whose actions match their words. Survival also requires courage. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting despite fear. Every successful person experiences fear before making important decisions. The difference is that courageous people continue moving forward, even when they feel uncertain. Finally, remember that survival is not simply about staying alive. It is about becoming stronger through every challenge. It is about learning instead of quitting, growing instead of complaining, adapting instead of resisting, and continuing forward no matter how difficult life becomes. Every obstacle contains a lesson. Every failure contains experience. Every challenge contains an opportunity to become wiser. Your circumstances today do not determine your future. Your response to those circumstances does. As you begin this journey through the laws of survival, remember one important truth. Life will always present challenges, but the people who learn, adapt, stay disciplined, and never give up are the ones who ultimately succeed. The first step toward surviving, thriving, is deciding that no matter what happens, you will continue learning, improving, and moving forward. Building inner strength through discipline, resilience, and emotional control. Life is unpredictable. No matter how carefully we plan, unexpected challenges will always appear. Some days will bring success and happiness, while others will bring disappointment and hardship. During these difficult moments, our greatest advantage is not money, talent, or intelligence. It is inner strength. People with strong character can face adversity without losing hope. They remain calm, continue learning, and keep moving forward regardless of the obstacles before them. The first step in building inner strength is self-discipline. Self-discipline means doing what is necessary even when you do not feel like doing it. Many people wait until they feel motivated before taking action. However, motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited to work. Other days you feel tired, lazy, or discouraged. If you depend only on motivation, your progress will stop whenever your feelings change. Discipline is different. Discipline tells you to study even when you would rather watch television. It tells you to exercise even when you feel tired. It tells you to save money instead of spending it on unnecessary things. It tells you to finish your responsibilities before seeking entertainment. Small acts of discipline practiced every day create extraordinary results over time. The second law of inner strength is emotional control. Every person experiences anger, fear, sadness, disappointment, and frustration. These emotions are completely normal. The problem begins when emotions control our decisions. Imagine someone becoming angry during an argument. If they immediately shout hurtful words, they may damage a friendship that took years to build. A person with emotional control pauses, takes a deep breath, listens carefully, and responds thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Emotional control does not mean ignoring your feelings. It means understanding them and choosing your response wisely. People who master their emotions often make better decisions during stressful situations. The third principle is resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover after failure, disappointment, or hardship. It means refusing to stay down after life knocks you down. Every successful person has experienced setbacks. Athletes lose important competitions. Business owners experience financial losses. Students fail difficult examinations. Writers receive rejection letters. Scientists perform unsuccessful experiments. What separates successful people from everyone else is their willingness to try again. They understand that failure is temporary. Every setback teaches a valuable lesson. Every mistake provides experience. Every challenge makes them stronger. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they ask, "What can I learn from this experience?" This simple change in thinking transforms problems into opportunities for growth. Another important survival principle is courage. Many people believe courage means never feeling afraid. That is not true. Everyone feels fear. The difference is that courageous people continue moving forward, despite feeling afraid. A student feels nervous before giving a presentation. An entrepreneur feels uncertain before starting a business. An athlete feels pressure before a championship. A leader feels responsibility before making an important decision. Fear is natural. Allowing fear to stop your progress is optional. Every time you face your fears, your confidence grows stronger. Another valuable lesson is developing confidence through action. Many people wait to feel confident before trying something new. Masters understand the opposite. Confidence grows after taking action. The more you practice speaking English, the more confident you become. The more presentations you give, the easier public speaking becomes. The more challenges you overcome, the stronger your self-belief becomes. Confidence is built through experience, not imagination. Positive thinking also strengthens inner resilience. Negative thoughts such as, "I'll never succeed," "I'm not smart enough," "I always fail," can become obstacles if we believe them. Instead, replace negative thoughts with productive questions. What can I improve today? What lesson can I learn? What is my next step? These questions focus your attention on progress instead of problems. Another essential principle is taking care of your physical health. Your body and mind work together. Regular exercise improves your energy. Healthy food improves concentration. Enough sleep helps you make better decisions. A healthy body supports a strong mind. Ignoring your health eventually reduces your ability to handle life's challenges. Patience is another powerful survival skill. Many dreams require years of consistent effort. Learning a profession, building a successful career, creating a business, mastering a language. These achievements cannot be rushed. Patient people trust the process. They understand that every small step matters. One day of practice may not change your life, but thousands of days of practice certainly will. Gratitude also strengthens inner peace. Even during difficult seasons, there are always blessings to appreciate. Family, friends, education, health, new opportunities. When you focus only on problems, life feels heavier. When you appreciate what you already have, you develop hope and strength to continue. Finally, remember that inner strength is built during difficult times, not easy ones. Comfort rarely changes people. Challenges do. Every obstacle you overcome develops greater wisdom. Every hardship teaches resilience. Every difficult decision builds maturity. Every failure prepares you for future success. The strongest people are not those who have never struggled. They are those who refuse to surrender when life became difficult. As you continue your journey through the laws of survival, remember this important truth. Your greatest strength is not found in your circumstances. It is found in your character. Develop discipline. Control your emotions. Build resilience. Face your fears. Keep learning. Stay patient. And never allow temporary difficulties to stop you from becoming the person you were created to be. Attitudes and decisions. If you constantly surround yourself with people who complain, avoid responsibility, and discourage your dreams, it becomes much harder to stay positive and motivated. On the other hand, when you spend time with honest, hardworking, and supportive people, their attitudes encourage you to become better. There is a simple saying, you become like the people you spend the most time with. Choose friends who inspire you instead of holding you back. Choose people who encourage your growth instead of celebrating your failure. Positive relationships create positive futures. The second law is build trust through honesty. Trust is one of the strongest foundations of every relationship. Without trust, friendships become weak. Families experience conflict. Businesses fail. Teams cannot work together. Trust is built slowly through consistent honesty. Tell the truth, even when it is difficult. Keep your promises. Admit your mistakes. Be dependable. Over time, these simple habits create relationships that last for many years. Remember that trust takes years to build, but only seconds to destroy. Protect it carefully. Another important principle is learn how to communicate effectively. Interrupt. Do not judge too quickly. Try to understand their feelings before giving advice. Likewise, express your own thoughts clearly and respectfully. Strong communication prevents unnecessary conflict and strengthens every relationship. The third principle is respect others. Every person deserves respect regardless of their background, education, age, or profession. Respect does not always mean agreeing with someone. It means treating them with dignity and kindness. Respect is shown through simple actions, listening carefully, speaking politely, keeping your word, appreciating other people's opinions. Respect creates an environment where trust can grow. Another law of survival is learn to forgive. Every relationship will experience mistakes. Friends disappoint each other. Family members argue. Coworkers misunderstand one another. No relationship is perfect. Holding on to anger for years only creates emotional pain. Forgiveness does not mean pretending nothing happened. It means choosing to release bitterness and move forward with wisdom. Sometimes forgiveness rebuilds relationships. Sometimes it simply gives you peace of mind. Either way, forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Another important lesson is set healthy boundaries. Being kind does not mean allowing others to treat you badly. Healthy boundaries protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. Learn to say no when necessary. Avoid relationships that are built on manipulation, dishonesty, or constant disrespect. Strong people know how to help others without sacrificing their own values. Another survival principle is learn from mentors. Almost every successful person had someone who guided them. Teachers, parents, coaches, business leaders, experienced professionals. Mentors help us avoid unnecessary mistakes by sharing lessons from their own lives. Never be afraid to ask questions. A single conversation with the right mentor can save years of frustration. Kindness is another powerful survival skill. Kindness costs nothing but creates tremendous value. Helping someone during a difficult time, offering encouragement, showing appreciation, listening with patience. These simple acts strengthen relationships and often return to us in unexpected ways. People remember how you made them feel long after they forget your words. Integrity also matters greatly. Integrity means doing the right thing even when nobody is watching. People with integrity earn respect because their actions match their values. They are honest in business, faithful in relationships, responsible at work, reliable in everyday life. Character is built through consistent integrity. Another important law is avoid toxic relationships. Not every relationship should continue forever. Some people constantly lie. Some manipulate others. Some discourage every dream you have. Some create unnecessary drama wherever they go. While everyone deserves kindness, you must also protect your own peace. Choose relationships that help you become wiser, healthier, and stronger. Finally, remember that every strong relationship requires effort. Trust requires honesty. Friendship requires loyalty. Love requires patience. Family requires forgiveness. Teamwork requires cooperation. Relationships grow stronger through daily acts of respect, kindness, and understanding. In the end, surviving life is not only about becoming mentally strong. It is also about building meaningful connections with people who encourage your growth and support you during difficult times. As you continue living, choose your friends carefully. Treat people with respect. Speak with honesty. Forgive when possible. Protect your values. And always become the kind of person others can trust. Because one of the greatest strengths a person can have is not simply surviving alone. It is building relationships that help everyone grow stronger together. Success, financial wisdom, continuous learning, and preparing for the future. Survival is not only about overcoming today's challenges, it is also about preparing yourself for tomorrow. Every decision you make today shapes the life you will live in the future. The people who thrive are those who continue learning, manage their resources wisely, and prepare for opportunities before they arrive. The first law of long-term survival is never stop learning. The world changes faster than ever before. New technology appears every year. Old jobs disappear. New careers are created. Skills that were valuable 10 years ago may no longer be enough today. People who continue learning remain valuable because they are able to adapt. Read books, watch educational videos, take online courses, learn from experienced people, practice new skills every week. Education does not end when you leave school or university. In reality, lifelong learning is one of the greatest survival skills anyone can develop. The second principle is develop valuable skills. Knowledge is important, but practical skills create opportunities. Communication, leadership, problem-solving, critical thinking, time management, digital skills, foreign languages, public speaking. These abilities make you more valuable wherever you work. The more problems you can solve, the more opportunities life will give you. Instead of asking, how can I make more money? Ask, how can I become more valuable? When your value grows, opportunities usually follow. Another important law is manage your time wisely. Time is one of the few things that can never be replaced. Everyone receives 24 hours every day. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is often how they use those hours. Avoid wasting time on activities that do not improve your life. Spend more time learning, creating, practicing, building healthy relationships, taking care of your health. Every productive hour becomes an investment in your future. Another essential principle is financial responsibility. Money itself does not guarantee happiness, but managing money wisely creates security and freedom. Many people earn a good income but still struggle financially because they spend everything they earn. Successful people understand the importance of budgeting. They spend less than they earn. They avoid unnecessary debt. They save consistently. They invest in learning and improving themselves. Financial discipline is not about becoming rich overnight. It is about making wise decisions over many years. Even saving a small amount regularly builds good financial habits. Another survival principle is prepare before opportunities arrive. Many people hope for success but fail to prepare for it. Imagine receiving your dream job interview tomorrow. Are your skills ready? Is your knowledge sufficient? Have you practiced? Preparation creates confidence. When opportunity meets preparation, success becomes much more likely. Another important lesson is be adaptable. The future will always bring unexpected changes. Economic conditions change. Technology evolves. Businesses transform. Life itself remains unpredictable. People who refuse to adapt often struggle. Those who remain flexible continue finding new opportunities. Adaptability is one of the strongest forms of intelligence. Another key principle is build multiple sources of knowledge and experience. Do not limit yourself to one area. Learn about psychology, business, history, communication, leadership, health, personal finance. The broader your understanding becomes, the better decisions you can make. Knowledge from different fields often works together to create creative solutions. Another valuable lesson is learn to solve problems. Successful people are known for solving problems rather than complaining about them. Every business exists because it solves a problem. Every invention solves a problem. Every leader solves problems for others. Instead of focusing on obstacles, ask yourself, what solution can I create? This simple mindset changes the way you approach life. Health is another important law of survival. Many people spend years sacrificing their health to earn money. Later, they spend money trying to recover their health. A healthy body supports clear thinking. Regular exercise improves energy. Nutritious food strengthens the immune system. Enough sleep improves concentration and emotional control. Without good health, achieving long-term success becomes much more difficult. Gratitude also plays an important role. People who appreciate what they already have often become happier and more resilient. Gratitude helps us remain hopeful even during difficult times. It reminds us that challenges are temporary and opportunities still exist. Another essential principle is keep moving forward. There will always be setbacks, unexpected failures, financial difficulties, personal disappointments. Do not allow temporary problems to stop permanent dreams. Progress may sometimes be slow, but slow progress is still progress. Every small step moves you closer to your goals. Finally, remember that survival is not only about protecting yourself. It is about creating a future filled with purpose, wisdom, stability, and growth. Success is not built through one lucky opportunity. It is built through thousands of wise decisions made consistently over many years. Keep learning. Keep improving your skills. Manage your time carefully. Use money wisely. Protect your health. Remain adaptable. And never stop preparing for the opportunities that lie ahead. As you continue your journey through the laws of survival, remember this important truth. Your future is not determined by luck alone. It is shaped by the habits, decisions, and mindset you choose every single day. Every lesson you learn today becomes a tool that helps you survive and succeed tomorrow. Living a meaningful life and leaving a lasting legacy. Every journey eventually reaches a point where success is no longer measured only by money, achievements, or recognition. The greatest question becomes, what kind of life have I lived, and what impact have I left on others? The final law of survival is understanding that true success is not simply surviving difficult times. It is living a meaningful life that benefits both yourself and the people around you. The first principle is live with purpose. Many people spend years chasing success without asking themselves why they are doing it. They work harder, earn more money, and achieve bigger goals, but they still feel empty because they have no clear purpose. Purpose gives direction to life. It helps you make better decisions. It gives you strength during difficult times. It reminds you why your efforts matter. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? What positive difference can I make? When your life has purpose, every challenge becomes easier to overcome because you understand what you are fighting for. The second law is practice kindness every day. Kindness is one of the simplest yet most powerful qualities a person can possess. A smile, an encouraging word, helping someone who is struggling, listening patiently, showing respect. These small actions may seem ordinary, but they often change someone's day or even their life. People may forget your achievements, but they will remember how you treated them. Kindness creates trust. It strengthens relationships, it builds communities, and it leaves a legacy that lasts far beyond material success. Another important principle is serve others. Many of the world's greatest leaders became successful because they focused on helping other people. Teachers educate students, doctors heal patients, entrepreneurs solve problems, writers inspire readers. Every meaningful career improves the lives of others in some way. The more value you create for others, the greater your own success often becomes. Service gives life meaning. Another law of survival is remain humble. Success can sometimes make people proud or arrogant. However, true masters remain humble no matter how much they achieve. They continue learning, they accept advice, they admit mistakes, they treat everyone with respect, regardless of social status. Humility allows continuous growth because humble people never believe they have learned everything. Gratitude is another essential principle. Many people focus only on what they do not have. They constantly compare themselves with others. This habit creates dissatisfaction. Grateful people think differently. They appreciate their health, their family, their education, their opportunities. Even difficult experiences become lessons that help them grow stronger. Gratitude creates peace even during challenging seasons of life. Another important lesson is leave every place better than you found it. Whether you are at home, school, university, work, or in your community, try to make a positive contribution. Help someone learn. Encourage a friend. Protect the environment. Volunteer when possible. Support those who are struggling. Small acts of service create lasting change. Another survival principle is never stop improving yourself. No matter your age, continue reading. Continue learning. Continue asking questions. Continue practicing. Life rewards people who remain curious. Growth should never stop after graduation or after achieving success. The greatest experts continue learning until the end of their lives. Another important law is protect your reputation. Your reputation is built through your daily actions. Be honest. Keep your promises. Respect others. Take responsibility. Work hard. People trust those whose actions consistently match their words. A strong reputation opens doors that money cannot buy. One mistake does not define your life, but your character is built by the choices you make every day. Another lesson is find balance. Success is important, but so are your health, relationships, and peace of mind. Do not sacrifice your family for your career. Do not ignore your health while chasing wealth. Do not become so busy building a future that you forget to enjoy the present. A balanced life is often a happier and more successful life. Finally, remember that every person's life becomes a story. One day, people will remember you not for how much money you earned, but for how you treated others. Did you encourage people? Did you help those in need? Did you remain honest when it was difficult? Did you continue learning? Did you make the world a little better? These are the questions that truly matter. The greatest law of survival is this: never stop becoming a better human being. Life will continue bringing challenges. There will still be failures, unexpected changes, moments of doubt. But if you continue living with purpose, kindness, wisdom, discipline, and integrity, you will not only survive, you will thrive. Remember these timeless laws. Accept reality. Adapt to change. Stay disciplined. Control your emotions. Keep learning. Build strong relationships. Manage your time wisely. Protect your health. Serve others. Live with purpose. Never stop growing. These principles have helped countless people overcome hardship and build meaningful lives. They are simple, but when practiced consistently, they can transform your future. Thank you for joining this 5-part series on the laws of survival. No matter where you are today, your future is still being written. Choose courage over fear. Choose growth over comfort. Choose wisdom over pride. Choose kindness over anger. And remember, the strongest people are not those who never face difficulties. They are those who continue moving forward, learning, and growing no matter what life brings. Your journey starts today. Keep learning, keep adapting, and never give up.